talk to the Honorable Basil. Of course, the promise of the president was to reduce the cost of living. I think in the first 100 days being elected into office, coupled with the challenges that he experienced or he had to deal with as president, do you think the president has shown intention to deal with the cost of living, Mheshimiwa Basil?
Thank you first for inviting me to this discussion today. I don't know whether you can hear me very well from Nairobi. What I would say, the president, instead of lowering the cost of living, he has actually increased cost of living because he has brought new taxes. Many Kenyans are really struggling. You can imagine now the fuel at levy was increased from 80% to 16%. And the fuel being a key ingredient of economic growth. What has happened with the increment of fuel, most prices of commodities has gone up. Many Kenyans, particularly the low kanda Kenyans, are struggling to exist. If you look at, for example, maize, 90 kilogram maize of 90 kilogram maize sack is retailing at 7,000 to 80,000 in most of the rural areas. If you talk of beans, 90 kilogram bag of beans is retailing at 15,000. Average salary of common Kenyan, if you take an example, a guard, is being paid around 15,000. So if you take cumulatively a house average of 5 family members, and particularly with the extended family members in a house who are supposed to consume about 2 bags of maize and 1 bag of beans, then you tend to ask yourself, how do these families survive? If the breadwinner is earning about 15,000 and the cost of 2 bags of maize is about 15 and 1 bag of beans is 15,000, that's about 30,000. So this is to tell you, instead of lowering cost of living, the president has actually increased cost of living. And very many Kenyans are really struggling. If you talk of Mama Mboga, who was supposed to benefit from lowered cost of living, now Mama Mboga has to dip more in her pocket to be able to get services close to where she is. If you talk of transport, the price of transport has gone up. If Mama Mboga has to bring groceries to their kibanda, they have to pay more. So what I would say, the president, instead of trying to lower cost of living, he has increased the cost of living. And I want to tell my viewers and also, yes.